Natural gas going up, Reliable Heating and Air can save you up to 40% on your energy bills by replacing your heating and cooling system.
Hi, I'm Dan Jabe. Since 1978, we've been a family-owned and operated business. We are Atlanta's leader in green energy heating and air with 24/7 fast, dependable service you can trust.
Call Reliable Heating and Air today. No payments, same as cash till 2010. 770-594-9969.
Don't you ever, never, ever let somebody tell you what you can't grow up and do.
Because, see, they don't know what's in your heart, and they don't know what's in your mind.
Other people don't have the right to tell you what you can't do. They don't know you. They don't know you well enough to tell you what you can't do.
And now, it's time to get real about life.
It's the real deal. Make up your mind and help yourself, because you can do it better than anyone else. Just believe in yourself. It's the real.
I thought I was just going, but I had a good time.
No high school, no college, no family, and no future. And if that ain't good enough reason not to do drugs, I don't know what is.
It's the real.
You know, they laughed at his jokes and so forth and his sometimes kind of silliness, but it all carried a message.
When you grow up, what you gonna do when you grow up? Close your eyes. If you wanna be a fireman, I want you to visualize putting out a fire. I want you to be able to see yourself putting out that fire. I want you to visualize what you are going to do with your future.
Whenever I want to be when I grow up, I can do it because the program helped me and taught me what I should do.
Good morning, Happy New Year, and welcome to this special edition of People to People. I'm Jocelyn Dorsey. Drug abuse, peer pressure, and discouragement, just three of the many problems facing today's youth. All of them result in low self-esteem and can derail a promising future in an instant. Well, Ronnie Hoof, an award-winning TV news photographer for WSB-TV, created a nonprofit program denouncing drugs and advocating for education. When we come back, the real deal.
Greatness comes from everywhere. Greatness can come from your neighborhood, your house. Wherever you are, greatness can come from there.
I think the program was excellent. It motivated the students, and they need to hear someone else say it, because if Ms. Hasty says, and I say it all the time, it doesn't mean anything to them. But for them to see someone in the community come to the school and say it, I really appreciate it, and I think the students appreciate it too.
I had a good time. He just was off the chain. He made me laugh. It was very out of the ordinary. How many times do you see a cameraman from TV come to a school and have the students pumped up the way he did?
It's a tease.
Tuesday at 5 on Channel 2 Action News. One of the most revered Army divisions wears this insignia, but these aren't their uniforms. These are military-style clothes sold in a popular store, and veterans are cringing.
Just flat insult.
But wait, there's one more thing you should know about these clothes that makes veterans absolutely livid.
This is just a disgrace.
Tuesday at 5 on Channel 2 Action News. Coverage you can count on.
It's a New Year's clearance at BrandsMart USA. Save big now. Get a 32-inch Brooksonic HD LCD for $348.88. Toshiba's 32-inch HD LCD is $448.88. A 42-inch HD Plasma from Samsung is $598.88. Samsung's 40-inch HD LCD with 1080p is $798.88. And a 50-inch HD Plasma Viera from Panasonic is $798.88. Save up to $1,000. Get 0% interest. Pay nothing until 2010 on select 1080p 120Hz flat panel TVs. Shop our low prices in Doraville, Kennesaw, and Stockbridge today. BrandsMart USA, of course, your favorite brands at low, low prices.
News, weather, sports, comedy, and drama. All free antenna TV will be lost to our family and friends if they don't upgrade their antenna TV sets to digital by February 17th. Help them get a low-cost DTV converter box and help hook it up, scan the channels into it, adjust their antenna, and even get behind that TV wall unit. Visit DTVAnswers.com or phone 1-888-CALL-FCC to help those you care about enjoy free digital television now.
Welcome back to the special edition of People to People. WSB-TV's Ronnie Hoof grew up in a low to moderate income Black community in Little Rock, Arkansas. It was in that environment he learned valuable lessons that are the cornerstone of a nonprofit organization he created 20 years ago, and it's still saving lives today.
The Real Deal program was founded by Ronnie Hoof, an award-winning television news photographer, in March of 1988.
It's the Real Deal. Make up your mind.
Ronnie Hoof holds a bachelor's degree in communications from Arkansas Tech University and a master's degree in education from Tennessee State University.
And still today, we firmly believe that education is the key to making your goals and dreams come true. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the founder of the Real Deal program, Mr. Ronnie Hoof.
At first I thought it was gonna be childish, not up to date, but he came out dancing. I was just like, oh snap, it was fun.
He did talk in their language, and I think they listened because he was able to communicate with them on their level.
Young man, you don't do drugs because you know drugs are very bad for you.
No high school, no college, no family, and no future. Y'all, and if that ain't good enough reason not to do drugs, I don't know what is.
Y'all, the real reason why you don't do drugs is because that stuff will kill you dead.
You hear it a lot of places from your mama, but it's different when somebody you don't even know just comes and tells you.
Now, let me see the hands of everybody. One more time, let me see the hands of everybody here who likes to eat. Man, raise your hand. You know you like to eat. Raise your hand. You know you like to eat. Raise your hand. Y'all, I like to eat so much. I need to raise both hands and a foot. I love to eat. Now, one more thing now. Here it comes. For everybody in here that raised your hand and said you like to eat, for everybody in here who raised your hand, guess what? That means you got to grow up and go to work somewhere. Mom and Daddy can't take care of you forever. If you like to eat, you got to work. Now, here it comes now. If you just have to go to work, if you just have to get up every morning and go to work, if you just got to go to work, why not do something you enjoy doing? You got to get up every day and go anyway.
Close your eyes and think about what you're gonna do when you grow up. What you gonna do when you grow up? Close your eyes. If you wanna be a fireman, I want you to visualize putting out a fire. I want you to be able to see yourself putting out that fire. I want you to visualize what you are going to do with your future. There you go. Close your eyes. Think about it. There you go. If you want to be a nurse, I want you to close your eyes and visualize you saving somebody's life. Think about the things that you want to do when you grow up. All of you, I want you to think about the things that you want to do when you grow up. Close your eyes. You ain't got your eyes closed. What's wrong with you? Close your eyes. You ain't close your eyes. Close your eyes and think about the things that you want to do when you grow up. All right, close your eyes now. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Okay, you can open your eyes now. Open your eyes. Now, to me, y'all, this is what's so good. This is what's so sweet about an education. It allowed me to do exactly what I wanted to do. Y'all, this is a $44,000 Sony TV camera. And you know what? I take it with me everywhere I go except to the bathroom. Y'all, I wanted to be a TV cameraman since the 11th grade in high school. I couldn't wait to be a TV cameraman. I could not wait to be a TV cameraman. Can everybody see me? Everybody see me? Can you see me? All right, look right here. I want everybody to see me. Look right here. Look, I want you to look. Can you see me? All right, okay, well, check this out.
Mr. Hoof's rapport with the students was almost magical. The kids instantly took to him, his enthusiasm, his energy, his humor. But it wasn't just that. They laughed at his jokes and so forth and his sometimes kind of silliness, but it all carried a message.
If y'all ain't heard nothing else while I've been in here, I want you to hear this. If you ain't heard nothing else, I want you to hear this. Don't you ever, never, ever let somebody tell you what you can't do. Because see, they don't know what's in your heart, and they don't know what's in your mind. Other people don't have a right to tell you what you can't do. They don't know you. They don't know you well enough to tell you what you can't do.
Their friends discourage them from not becoming great. And one thing that I really thought that was important was he encouraged them to be great.
Say, for instance, you just want to be a nurse. Your friends don't mean no harm. They don't mean no harm, but they'll discourage you. Say, for instance, you want to be a nurse. You might have one of your friends say, well, child, you know you can't be no nurse. What's up with that? Now, you know you can't be no nurse.
Yeah, that's what we call them these days, haters. You know, but they say haters be your motivator. So when they tell you can't do something, that just motivates you to do it more.
The only people that will ever tell you what you can't do are the people who are not doing it themselves. And that's the real deal. Thank y'all very much for having me. Thank y'all. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all letting me talk. Thank you.
When we come back, a conversation with the founder of the Real Deal program, Ronnie Hoof. Stay with us.
That was very fun and educational, and it made me very pumped to be a camera woman, get that straight. And one day maybe I might want to become a camera woman and be on TV or doing the little behind the scenes stuff that nobody get to see.
I think they all left thinking of what a good idea would be for them or what they would like to do as they become adults in life. I think they also walked away realizing that I have got to attend school, I have got to make some accomplishments, I have got to have goals. We also went above and beyond the call by bringing a bicycle for an incentive for those students that reached a specific goal that was set by the teachers.
WSBTV.com covers the countdown to Barack Obama's historic inauguration. Log on for the latest news and events. Watch videos, slideshows, and check out the interactive features and parade map. WSBTV.com. Coverage you can count on.
Channel 2 celebrates America's freedom to drive. I'm Chuck Dowell. You know, throughout our lives, the automobile has been there for us. From our first car to our car today, our lives are often defined by what we drive. If you're thinking about buying a new car, there may never be a better time to buy a car than right now.
These prices are great. You can't beat them anywhere.
It's a great time to buy a car.
Low prices, longer warranties, and better interest rates. Now through January 4th is the best time to buy and celebrate America's freedom to drive.
The Men's Warehouse designer suit sale is going on now. For a limited time, when you buy one designer suit, you'll get one free. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Welcome back to this special edition of People to People. It's been 20 years since WSB-TV's Ronnie Hoof created his nonprofit, The Real Deal. You've heard the old saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. How much has the Real Deal program evolved during the last 2 decades? Joining us to answer that question is Ronnie Hoof. Welcome.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be on this end? With me asking the question.
Well, most of the time I'm behind the scenes, but yeah, this is different.
How have you found that the program has changed at all over the years? Have you had to modify your message?
Well, for the most part, it's still the same because you still have to get an education, you still have to stay away from drugs, you still have to get, eat. So those things pretty much stay the same, so only the names and the faces change.
How do you keep going for 20 years? Why do you think this is so important?
it's important for me to do it because somebody thought enough of me to tell me the real deal. Had they not, there's no telling where I might be, dead or in jail. So that's the least I can do is go back and tell some people what it took for me to do some things. And it's just been wonderful. You know, I've had a wonderful career. I still, you know, still doing some nice things. And I'm just enjoying myself. And growing up, it was some things that was going on and it was like, wait a minute, somebody need to say something. Time out. We need to say something. We need to let you know, no, it's not nice to be doing drugs. It's not cool. You know, you don't live long enough to do drugs. You know, when you do drugs, you don't live very long. So I just wanted to do something, and this Real Deal program is my way of doing something.
Where do you get the stories from? And where do you get these sayings from?
Oh, well, actually, I get them from my father, you know, and the people in my neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And it stuck with me throughout the years, you know, because most young people think that when you're dealing with grown people don't have good sense. You know, as a matter of fact, when I was growing up, I thought my dad was a fool. I thought he had no sense at all, you know. But the older you get, you realize that they do know what they're talking about because you don't get to be old by being no fool. Going through life, I learned to find out that I was, you know, I knew a lot of young, smart, know-it-all, you can't tell them nothing, dead people. So I think most people want to live longer than 18 to 22 years. And that's what you got to deal with. I mean, so that's why you don't do drugs. You know, that's why you listen to your parents. That's why you listen to the people who love you. Because they have an investment in you. They want to see you do good things. And you need to take the time while you have the people in your life to listen to. Listen.
Well, now the messages that you give are great, but do you give the kids a chance to ask questions too? Oh,
I do. And they ask some of the funniest questions. But it takes a while before they get to some real valid points. Because when they first start out, the first thing they want to know is, how much money do you make? What kind of car do you drive? But then after you break it down to them and you start explaining to them that everything can be measured in dollars and cents, it's some things that you get to do that's just invalid. How can you explain to somebody the importance of going to a job every day that you absolutely love? Even if you didn't get paid for it, you do it anyway, you know, but it's good to get paid for it, don't get me wrong. But how can you explain to somebody if you just have to go to work? Why not do something you enjoy doing? You got to get up every day anyway, you know, and then you go and you get you an education which will allow you to do the things that you really want to do and not just what somebody else wants you to do, because you got to do something. Your future is coming whether you're ready for it or not. So if you're smart, you will prepare for your future. And I was fortunate enough to do that, to prepare for my future. I wanted to be a TV cameraman since the 11th grade in high school. I couldn't wait to be a TV cameraman. And I go out and I explain to some of these young people, you have to know that you don't go to bed Sunday night and wake up Monday morning a top executive for nobody. It's a long, hard road, and you got to be willing to work hard and make sacrifices all along the way.
Well, we want to hear some of the questions that the kids are asking you, so we'll look at the tape now.
Absolutely. This is a really good question, because you want to be, how much do you get paid? Give me a song. This is a good question, because you really want to make enough money to take care of you and your family, and that's basically what I do. I get paid enough to take care of me and my family, so I'm thankful for that. What states have I been to? Let me see what state I haven't been to. Rhode Island. This is a good question. He asked, did I start out by covering big stories? And the question is no. Now here's another good question. His question was, if I hadn't been a TV cameraman, did I have a backup plan? Well, first of all, I thought when I went to college and I played football in college, I was counting my money. I said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the pros, and once I go to the pros, I'm gonna buy my mama a house, and then I'm gonna buy my daddy a car, and if my mama keep daddy, then he can live in the house with mama. No, just joking. Mom and dad was married for 50 years. They were cool. But what happened when I was in college, I tore up my knees. I've had 4 knee surgeries. I had 3 knee surgeries on this one and 1 knee surgery on this one. But I wanted to be a TV cameraman, and as far as the backup plan, I've always wanted to be a TV cameraman, and that was my plan A. And I really don't believe in having a plan B, because I believe if you got a plan B, then you won't work as hard on your plan A.
Oh, that's a good point. And moms are always saying, have a plan B. But you really always wanted to do that?
I've always wanted to be a TV cameraman, always.
Well, and you're one of the best in the business, I should say, after working with you for almost 10 years or more. But I got to ask now, obviously, because we heard in the video earlier that you have a pat message. You have certain things that you want to say, and you say them repeatedly. The kids may think it's the first time you're saying it, and it sounds spontaneous, but you really kind of have a script in your head. Tell me about that.
Right. Well, when you go to different schools, churches, and community centers, you know, it's basically a routine. Everybody, all the kids need to hear the same thing. Some of us hear it at home, some of us don't hear it at home, but we all need to hear, you know, the basics, back to the basics, things about what it takes to keep the lights on, what it takes to keep the rent going, those sort of things. And when you break it down to them, they can get a feel for what you're talking about. When you talk to them and you go and tell them that drugs can do awful things to you, but if you get an education, you can alleviate those things. And I talk briefly about 3 things, and I tell them the importance of staying away from drugs, the importance of getting an education, and then we talk about careers. And the reason why I tell them I do it in that order, because if you don't get past the drugs, you don't get an education, you can kiss a career goodbye, because it ain't happening. You can cancel Christmas. That ain't going to work.
Now, have you found that you've had to improvise on that message a few times?
Well, yeah, every now and then you have to. You have to, because kids, you know, they got an interesting thought patterns, you know, and you just have to go with the flow sometimes.
Well, I heard there was a time you did have to do that, and it is on tape. We caught it.
Oh,
Let's
really?
take a look at it.
Okay, let's check it out. Give me 2 quarterbacks. Give me one on this side right here, one right here. Give me 2. Give me 2. Anybody? You good, right here. I mean, give me 2 quarterbacks. Can anybody, can you throw? Give me right here. Stand right there for me. Right there, that's cool. Yeah, stand right here for me. Stand right there for me. I need another quarterback. Okay, come on, right here. Right here. Look here. Right here. Stand right here. Stand right here. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about you young men in here. Let me tell you, you young men. Don't get in a habit right now letting women lead all the time. You see what I'm saying? Y'all work together. We got leaders up here. We got 2 women. We need at least 1 man to come through. You see these right here? These folks, well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a leader. We need men to be leaders.
That must have been a powerful lesson, too.
Oh, I think so. I think that one of the things that I'm trying to get across to the young people is greatness can come from anywhere. Greatness can come from your state. It can come from your city. It can come from your neighborhood. It can come from your street. It can come from your house. Greatness can come from anywhere.
What would you want to do? I mean, if you had everything, the magic wand, what would you want this program to be like?
I think I'd like to replicate and duplicate. I'd like to continue to go across the country and do some of the same things that I'm doing here in Atlanta.
And you don't charge schools for this. You do this for free.
Absolutely. I do it because I can see myself out there. When I go back to my high school back in Little Rock, Arkansas, I can still remember where I used to sit doing some of those assemblies. And I can also remember that some of those assemblies was dead, tired, boring, you know, uninformative. So when I go to schools, I want to make sure that it's entertaining, informative, and the kids are getting something out of it. And I want to talk to them on a level that they can understand what I'm talking about. You know, I don't want to use big words, you know, partially because I don't know none, but
yes, you do.
You know, but I don't want to go in there and talk to them in a way that they can't really relate to what I'm talking about.
How's it feel when you get those letters from the kids, and you get a lot of them, I know?
I get a lot of letters and emails and phone calls, and it's really gratifying, and to a certain extent, it's humbling to be able to go in and talk to young people about some of the things that they can do, because I'm pretty, you know, straightforward and upfront with them. I tell them, you know, I know 2 occupations that it don't take a whole lot of money to do. One of them is an attorney, and one of them is a TV cameraman, because my brother is one of the best attorneys in Philadelphia, and I'm a TV cameraman. And if we had any money when we was growing up, it was a secret. Secret so good, my mom and daddy didn't even know about it. That's why I tell them you have to hold on to your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, and you have to believe in yourself when don't nobody else believe in you. Because if you don't believe in yourself, do you really expect anybody else to? Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
See, there you go.
No.
Well, listen, I'm so glad we've been able to introduce people to the Real Deal program, and you, because they hadn't gotten a chance to talk with you. And it's been a pleasure working with you, and I hope that people will really take part in this program. For more information on the Real Deal program, you can call Ronnie at 404-897-7457, and you can email him at ronnie.hoof@wsbtv.com, or you can visit his website at therealdealprogram.org.
I also noticed that it was very interesting because he made a lot of jokes, but he still was talking about the right things you need to do.
I think his passion for giving back to the community, I think his concern for our boys and girls in the nation, as well as here at Bowie, is outstanding and deserves to be recognized.
With the price of natural gas going up, Reliable Heating and Air can save you up to 40% on your energy bills by replacing your heating and cooling system.
Hi, I'm Dan Jabe. Since 1978, we've been a family-owned and operated business. We are Atlanta's leader in green energy heating and air with 24/7 fast, dependable service you can trust.
Call Reliable Heating and Air today. No payments, same as cash till 2010. 770-594-9969.
Weight loss surgery patients typically share one common regret. They wish they had done it sooner. Weight loss surgery transformed Bobby Cirillo's life. Contact the bariatric surgeons at Atlanta Medical Center and begin to transform your life today. Call 1-866-542-LOSS. That's 1-866-542-5677. Or visit isbariatricsforme.com.
The Get Fit Challenge presented by Subway Season 2 has started. Learn more about our challengers by reading their blogs at wsbtv.com/getfit.
At Builder Surplus, we're smashing high prices with savings of 40 to 60%. We're located just inside 285 off of South Atlanta Road in Smyrna. Yeehaw!
The Real Deal program has reached audiences from all over, winning over the hearts and influencing the minds of students, parents, teachers, and many more.
Check, check, check. Mic check, 1098-765-4321.
From the stage to the airwaves, students all over are learning the Real Deal.
Well, hello, Atlanta. I am All-Star Angela, and you're listening to the Kids Concern Show.
They can use their education to do exactly what they want to do.
In addition to guest spots on Radio Disney, the Real Deal was also featured in the 2008 Disney Dreamers Academy, alongside radio personalities Steve Harvey, Tyra Banks, and other notable participants. And as we wind down this special edition of People to People, we hope the program about The Real Deal was not only informative but entertaining. Again, for information on The Real Deal program, you can call Ronnie at 404-897-7457, or you can email him at ronnie.hoof@wsbtv.com, or visit his website at therealdealprogram.org. Thanks for watching People to People, and remember, we're community coverage you can count on.
Make up your mind and help yourself, cause you can do it better than anyone else. Just believe in yourself. It's the real deal. My life belongs to me, so I'ma make my choices carefully. If it's supposed to be, then it's up to me. Come on. It's